Good morning, guys, and welcome to the vlog. It's July 25th. We are 16 days out from the competition. Wait, let me count. 14 from Saturday. We're 17 days out from the competition on July 25th. It's about 8:30 right now. Woke up and I'm gonna go do fasted cardio, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and push the workout off till later today because lately I do fasted cardio, drink a Monster, eat a Power Crunch bar, but I still just feel like I'm dragging. So I'm going to try to wait until I'm a little bit more woken up and have a little bit more food in my system before I try to get a workout in. Just because I feel like these morning workouts are starting to get pretty rough because I know the cardio sessions are just being de-energized with no calories, and then only going to eat a Power Crunch bar, just kind of making the workouts not the best. So I'm going to try to push off the workout, see if that affects it in a positive light. If so, I might stick to that. Got today and tomorrow, and then I don't have cardio Friday, and I'll most likely have it again Saturday. So I'll just fast forward until we can get some breakfast. Alright, made it back from the gym, did cardio. It's about 11 now, I showered and everything. I'm starving. Waiting on that water to heat up, get some coffee, and then I'm gonna make some Kodiak cakes for breakfast. I said that I was gonna work out later today. I think I decided that I'm actually push it off till like 8 or 9, maybe not that late, but later this evening, just because I feel like my evening workouts are normally the best, and I'm gonna experiment with it because lately the workouts haven't felt very good. Started like forcing myself to do the reps and stuff, which is, you know, part of it, but I'd rather not if I can avoid it. Lately, these last couple mornings when I've done fasted cardio and then pushed off my first meal till 11 or 12, my head started hurting pretty bad, and I don't know if it's just the diet or if it's like severe hunger. Because the last time I ate was about 5:30 p.m. last night. I had a good majority of my macros to finish up the day yesterday around 5:30, so I haven't eaten in like 19 hours or so, and so 18 maybe it's from that. But gosh, my head hurts right now. Yesterday I had 250 carbs. Today it's back to 175. Once you factor out my intra workout, it puts it right at 125, so we have about 125 carbs to work with. I'm gonna get about 70 or so in the Kodiak cakes, and I need to run to Walmart or Dillon's at some point today to get some. I need egg whites and 96 for beef. I don't think anything else, but those have been like the staple of my protein intake, the egg whites and the beef, so I'm getting close to running out of both of those. Alright, so the secret with the Kodiak cakes is on the box it tells you to do like 1 cup of water to 1 cup of powder, but I've found that makes it extremely watery, and you get a lot more like pancakes, like more volume and everything, but I'm not a fan of my pancakes like being like that. I like them a little bit thicker, and so I do an egg, a whole egg, and then I kind of just put in water until it looks good. It's like, this is about how runny I've got it. I don't know if you can see without me pouring it out, but that's about how runny I got it. Just enough to where I get more, but at the same time I'm not like making them super watery. Alright, so while those are cooking up, drinking some coffee, and then got about 145 grams of strawberries right here. It's about 11.5 carbs total. Just gonna snack on this a little bit, get it in my stomach first. That way when I go to eat the pancakes, I don't like scarf them down real quick because I'm pretty hungry. It's about 12 now. I told you that it was closer to 11, but I ended up going and sitting down in front of the TV for about the last 45 minutes. So it's almost 12 now, and so I'm really hungry. And if I just go and start eating the pancakes, I'm gonna eat them so fast, just from hunger. So I'm gonna try to get these strawberries down, get some water down, get, you know, a little something in the stomach. That way I don't feel completely empty stomached when I go to eat. That'll help me take it slow and hopefully enjoy it more. All right, there is the pancakes. I was able to get 3 pretty decent size. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of this white chocolate Wonderful on there. I think I tracked about 20 grams or so. And then I'm gonna put it in the microwave because this pancake and this pancake are starting to get cold, just because they were cooked before this one. So That way peanut butter melts a little bit, and then I might throw on some more strawberries on there just for like to add some fruit to it. All right, there you have it. That is the masterpiece. Got the sugar-free syrup here. Ooh, baby, that was so good. And also, I think I'm gonna have either a red velvet power crunch bar or the peanut butter cream. I can't ever decide because they're both so good. I might go with, I think I'm gonna go with red velvet. That was wonderful. I feel like a new man now. Got Monster I'm almost finished up with. Had the pancakes, power crunch bar. I feel so good right now. I don't feel like full, but I was so hungry and now I feel a lot better. It's about 12:30 now. The plan is to push off my next meal for a couple hours. I have about 30 carbs left. I'll probably just use that on some rice cakes right before the workout, but I do still have about 120 protein. So at some point I need to go to the store. I'm gonna try to push that off until like 3 or 3:30. Give me about 3 hours, and then from there I'll go to the store, get the stuff I need, and then come back and make a meal around 4. Get maybe 40-50 grams of protein in, do the same thing around 7, and then get my get some rice cakes right before the gym, and then go to the gym around 8 or 9 and leave maybe 30 or 40 grams of protein for after the gym. Yeet. Alright, so whenever I went to Sam's the other day to get the purple monster, or to get monsters, all they had was purple, as you can see back here. And so I just decided to order the orange one because the orange one's what I originally wanted. Alright, actually I did end up making it to 3. It's about 3 exactly. Gonna go to the store now and get some food. Get like beef and egg whites, and then come back, get some more protein in. Alrighty, this is everything I got. I got 3 things of egg whites just in the cartons, 3 looks like about 2.5 pound containers of 964 ground beef. This should last me about a week and a half or so. Got some onions, these are kind of making a mess. Tomatoes, some fat-free mozzarella cheese. With the onions, I'm using it for the 964 beef. I like eating it with it, and then also for I can put it in egg whites and then kind of like saute up the onions a little bit. So got the onions, and then also have some mushrooms. I'll saute those up, and then before I make my omelet, shredded mozzarella cheese. This stuff's fat free. The macros on it are 0 fat, 2 carb, 9 protein. Game changer. It's not the best tasting, that's why I went ahead and got the reduced fat as well. So that way if I am in a position to where I have some fat to spare, this has 4 fat versus the 0, and then the protein is 8 and the carb to 1. It's pretty much about the same. Got some spinach for the egg whites, like I said, mushrooms. I got these hamburger buns. I have other hamburger buns, but they have about 28 carbs per thing, and these only have 20. So I can get like 2 hamburger buns in for about 15 or 16 carbs less than the other ones. And with the super low carbs right now, every carb counts, and so alternatives like that to where it's like 8 or 9 carbs less just adds up throughout the day. So that way I don't have to sacrifice other things throughout the day in order to be able to eat the hamburger buns with more carbs. So I'm gonna make some egg whites now, and I'll kind of show you like how I make them. Alright, so I'm gonna put the mushrooms and onions on the pan before the egg whites. Now this is gonna help saute them. If you put the egg whites on at the same time, then the mushrooms and onions are still pretty much gonna be raw. And the next step is a whole bunch of spinach. The thing to remember here is, it might look like I'm putting on a whole bunch, but when this gets like heated up a little bit, they will get super small. So all this just volume, pretty much like no carbs in this hardly. So this is the key. You want to spray it with some spray. I did a 0-calorie butter spray, not a whole lot, moderate amount. And then the key is the lid. So the lid is going to keep all the heat inside there, which is pretty much going to saute everything up. and make it smaller, and then we'll pour in the egg whites in a second. And I cut my finger cutting up the onions. All right, so when doing this, I keep the heat pretty high. It's about at 7 right now, and I stirred it up a little bit, and you can see how small that spinach gets. It's like, if you just do a little handful, you're hardly gonna be able to tell it's in there, and also a big handful like what I got seems like a whole bunch, but it gets really small like that once all like the water and everything comes out of it. So I have the heat pretty high. Before I put the egg whites on, I'm gonna turn it down a little bit, or else you'll like fry the egg whites. All right, so this is what it looks like after the egg whites are on there. Got a good amount in there. The only 2 seasonings I use is this Mrs. Dash Original Blend, and then this is the Major Key, the pink Himalayan salt. This hasn't been stripped of all of its nutrients and minerals like regular table salt. So use pink salt over white salt. It really doesn't taste any different. And this is gonna be a lot more beneficial to you. All right, so there's the final product. Put it on the scale, zero it out, and then that way you know how much cheese goes on there. Oh, whoops. Okay, that wasn't quite what I was hoping for. About 45 grams worth. I'm gonna let that all melt on there, and I'll throw some ketchup on it. But this overall does not have that many calories. There's like maybe 300 here, and this is pretty good size food as far as volume goes. Alright, so I have just a little bit under half a gallon of water. Lately I've been drinking my intra workout, which is carbs, with a lot of water instead of just like 16 or 10 ounces of water. The reason for that is A, it helps me push fluids, and also helps me feel full after the workout. If I have like half a gallon of water with about 50 carbs in it, it helps me feel full. So I'm gonna show you what we're doing for the pre-workout and the intra-workout. Pre-workout, Orange Monster. The best options are Monster or black coffee. Most pre-workouts aren't very good. And then gonna eat a couple of pickles for the sodium spike. If I can get them out of there. I normally use my fingers, but for the camera I'm gonna act like a civilized human being and use a fork. Oh, okay, there we go. Alright, so use a couple paper towels for a homemade funnel. Whoops. Ingredient number 1. We're going fruit punch flavor today. Do a level scoop. It's important to be accurate with this because 1 scoop is 50 carbs, so that means anything more is going to be more carbs. So doing the best we can to get it about as level as possible. I can't get it to focus, forget about it. And honestly, if you want to be really accurate, you can figure out how many grams is in a serving, which is 53.5, and do it that way. That way you're 100% accurate every time. But I mean, it's only going to be varying a gram or a half a gram, so I'm not too worried about it. This is number 2, Essential Amino Acids by True Nutrition. I'm doing 2 flat scoops about like that. This doesn't have any calories, so if it's not 100% accurate, it ain't a thing. Chicken wing. Yep. This is by far the worst tasting stuff ever, and it stinks, but it's all about that tissue repair, baby. Last but not least, creatine. I'm actually almost out in this container, but sometime back I bought a big container with about a year's supply of creatine, and I have that in my room, so whenever this gets low, I just refill it. So I need to refill it. Alright, this is the final ingredient, some Himalayan pink salt like I was telling you about earlier. I'm just going to do about 20 turns onto a napkin, and then I'm going to slide that inside of my gallon jug here. So as you can see, there's the salt, and then voila. Believe it or not, salt is not the devil. Alright, so the last like 2-3 weeks, I haven't really like wanted to work out. It's more so been like me working out because I need to and me forcing a workout in. And so like I've just really missed that feeling of like getting excited to go to the gym and go to work out. And it's because of the deficit. It's because I don't feel good feel weak, feel de-energized all the time. But right now, I actually do feel like going to the gym. And I was hoping that doing fasted cardio in the morning and then giving myself like a good amount of the day to just kind of chill and, you know, get some of my calories in would help me hopefully build up some energy to want to go to the gym. So after drinking the Monster, got my intro workout ready to go. I'm excited to go to the gym for the first time in a few weeks, so that is good. Alright guys, just now finishing up with the workout and some posing. It's about 7:30. Got some food to eat, starving. I have about 60 protein left, just under 30 carb, and about 15 fat. So just enough to get about one like full hamburger with a bun and everything, and then just some 964 beef. So let's go get that because your boy's starving. Alrighty guys, made it back. Got dinner cooked up. This is about 11 ounces, 964 ground beef, one hamburger bun, some onions, some tomatoes, and 2 pickles. So that is gonna finish up the macros, and that's gonna also finish up this video. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you in the next video. Tomorrow is 16 weeks out, getting close to the 2-week mark, getting close to peak week, getting close to the show. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and we'll see you in the next one.